welcome back to the third and final quarter, Division 2 Reserve Grade Grand Final here at Osborne Park between East Belmont and Thomson. East Belmont leading by 7 points. Jimmy Cheetahs drives the Lions into attack. Good tackle there from Darryl Allen. Sees the ball cleared now for the Tigers. Oh, good head-on collision between Hetherington and just trying to pick that player up. Any Posman it was for East Belmont. And the Thomson player, he went down and he's not too good either. I think you'll find it was Paul Rutherford. Got the old hands on the knees trick as we see the ball kicked out of the pack. Opportunity now. Sees the Lions into attack. Newton couldn't control the football. Ball spills now to Coates. His quick kick, not a good one. Sneller caught one then. But he's okay, I think. Umpire Ken Allen now has come in and is called for the footy at centre wing, member side of Osborne Park. Oh, clean bowl was Davey, but Glenn Newton's there, caught one a bit high and has been penalised for holding the footy. And that was a bit tough because the umpire didn't see the first one.
He was as stiff as John Doe in the morgue.
He was. Well,
Creepers.
Mark Harris doesn't mind because he's going to drive Thomson into attack. Up the centre half forward they go. Over the back now, the back there was Jason Kerr. Does well. Now an opportunity for the East Belmont side. Quickly kicked off the carpet, Paul Johns. Out to the direction there of his teammate who runs off centre wing. Good work too from the big fella. And I think you'll find it's Mark Butler it is.
Yeah, Big Harry.
Yep, Big Harry doing well there for the Lions. Gained a good 45, 50 metres. It's now out of bounds, half forward flank, out of sight of the Osborne Park.
Far side of the ground, boundary umpire throws it in. The big fella does the ruck work there. That was Harris, got the ball to the turf there for Thomson. Gee, a lot of players on the ball. No one able to get it out of the pack. The umpire give them every chance. Good umpiring, but they can't get the ball out. We'll have a ball up. Decision, far side of the ground, and sold out of pies down there, Ronnie. And sold out of hot dogs. So got your sausage roll. I hope you enjoy it,
Thanks very much indeed, Cookie.
Back in the play she comes. Little paddle forward, Risley takes a dive, no free kick given, hand pass comes back in the direction of Mirko Sneller. A left foot kick by the skipper, goes round towards half forward, intercepting Hall, done well. Eludes a couple of tackles, then straightens up and goes on the right foot long towards Carl, who comes out, keeps the ball in front of him very cleverly, spins around on the right foot now. Carl kicks it to half forward. Players rise, ground level, the boundary umpire is going to win here. It's just outside 50. And Thomson into attack, kicking with the breeze in this third quarter. And Jason, I reckon they've got to open up a break of a couple of goals to give themselves a bit of a chance in the last.
They certainly do. And it's there now, so they have to use the ball. Harris to do the ruck work against Keegan. Uses his body, Keegan. Jimmy Cheetah's in there also. Comes out, McCarter. Mirko Sneller. Got one high there, Rutherford. Out towards the boundary line. Johns, left foot kick. Buchanan can't take the mark. Outnumbered now. Pack develops on the wing, and we'll have a ball up.
Here on the outer side of Osborne Park, quite a good crowd now enjoying the sunshine out here at Osborne Park, North Geelong, for the Division 2 1995 Grand Final. Mirko Sneller, who's really played well, but on that occasion tried to bounce the footy and lost it. Shouldn't have done so. Should have used his left foot on that occasion, and it's now gone out of bounds. Again for a action replay is Peter Romeo, the vice captain who started off very well in this game. Came off late in the second quarter to give a teammate a run. He's warming up now to come back on the ground.
Boundary umpire throws it back into play. Here come Thomson, little up and under. Kick this one, didn't get not that effective. Goes towards the centre of the ground. Here comes Devey for East Belmont. The kick not too good. Intercepted there and kicked down the ground by Bottom Berthasel. Got it towards half forward. A flock of defenders heading after this. Deeby's one of them. He's pushed it back towards centre wing. Boundary umpire's got to get out the way and hurry. Here, it's out of bounds. My God, they just sidestepped nicely. A little bit of party-dur there, if you don't mind. A dosey-do, perhaps. He had to just move nice and quickly there. Would have cleaned up the young fellow with the blonde hair. And he throws it back into play, centre wing position. Deeby goes up. It might have been Keegan that time. Does the ruck work, slaps it out wide. It was Trevor Keegan. Gets another 10, 15 metres, gives the boundary umpire a little bit more chance to earn his $2,000 for the day. Throws it back into play. The kid said, he heard me. He said, you're kidding, Cookie. Throws it back into play. They stack it on top, but there at centre wing, the umpire got no option, but they come in and ball this up. And as Ronnie takes another bite of the sausage roll, I go to Jason. The umpire's name there, Jace?
Brett Vandervliet.
The boundary umpire?
Yes.
He's got a bit of style about him. I like him.
Comes towards the boundary line again. He might have a bit more work to do. Yes, he does. And that's beautifully done. If he's getting $2,000, I'm underpaid. My goodness. I'm in the wrong game. That's what I mean. I should be boundary umpiring.
I used to get a 10-bob note. I used to get a 10-bob note. In 100 games, you got a 10-bob note for one of them.
Oh, beautiful throw in too. Harris in front. Gets the tap down. Towards Risley off the ground. Up towards Brian Gardner, who's on Newton now. Franey gets around him at half-back. Right foot kick. Measures it towards... Good mark too by Clark. Yeah, you have to pay that.
Yep.
On the wing position. Rutherford running past, gives him the ball, puts him under pressure, gets around Vagona, left foot kick towards half forward. McDonald's there. Oh, good mark. Worked his way to the front and took a good mark. McDonald now goes long. McFarlane behind, tapped away. Rutherford and Ramia, bounces for Ramia. Handball only as far as Clark. Quick kick towards Carmody. McFarlane's there also. Holds up. Handball to Rutherford. He's going to be in trouble. Gets around on his right boot. Towards Clark and also Cale. And there was Newton. And that's Glenn Newton. Also Kerr. But the umpire will have to come in and bounce the ball.
A little bit scrambly start of this quarter, Ron.
Yes, well, I suppose they've had a long break and they've probably cooled off and maybe a bit of the soreness coming out in that first half. It's taking a little while to settle down, Cookie.
Okay, back into play. The ball comes. It's in the foot. No, a bit of a push in the back there. I think that might be pulled out. I think Peter Ramia might have copped a little bit of a shove there. He'll take the free kick for the East Belmont side. They're in the back pocket. He's on the outer side of the ground. Looks up the field, doesn't see a lot, so just punts towards the 50-metre line. Up goes Big Harris. Almost claimed the mark there for Thomson, but not paid. And correct decision by the umpire on that occasion. And the youngster's going to come in and bounce this one. It is right on the 50-metre line. And East Belmont defending here. Keegan does the ruck work, beaten by Harris. Over the top it goes. McFarlane tumbles the left foot, punt. It's into the forward pocket. Here come the Thomson Tigers. A little pick up here from the 27 Guernsey. Carmody's gone for goal. Carmody's put it through. A beauty kick by Andrew Carmody. Is that number 2?
Yes, it is, Cookie.
And a good goal too, because and good play the old for Kevin McFarlane. Wasn't bad getting the boot to the ball very quickly. Experience there. Didn't try anything flash. Just tumbled it forward around the body. And Carmody in front. Trapped it nicely. Went back around and went bang, and it's home.
Good work. Use of the body there on Hinchcliffe by Carmody. Second goal for him. And Thomson, 4-4-28, only trail East Belmont by one solitary point, 4-5-29 on the GDFL Bingo Centre and the Geelong Football Umpires League third quarter scoreboard. Keegan out of the middle, gets towards Franey. McCarter's in there also now for Thomson. Richardson on the wing, can measure the kick towards Carl. Good play by Johns to tap it away. Carl's got support in Skinner. No free kick for holding the man. Got rid of the ball over the boundary line and a boundary throw in.
Just for our listeners and viewers, we've got 2 sausage rolls running on, one each at just at the half-time minute there. I had about half a sausage roll start there. We took one break at the commentary finish. He's unbelievable. Take a call, Ronnie.
Thank you very much. And the boundary umpire said, yes, I'll bring it back into play. There's a whistle on the play, though, and I think you'll find it's Big Keegan, is it, that gets the free kick for the East Belmont side. That's the right half-back flank position, out of sight of the ground. Long kick up there looking for the high flies. Now the ball knocked forward Thompson's direction. We see all being held without the ball. It could have been Darryl Allen. No free kick was forthcoming. Now pack of players for McCarter, hands and knees. No, it was McFarlane. He got it out to a teammate who was well collared. Sneller, well done to Franey. Oh, now the umpire's gone the other way. East Belmont were away there. But the whistle on play, I think you'll find it's going to go against young Glenn Newton for infringing on... I think you'll find... trying to pick that player up.
Robert Richardson.
Robert,
yeah,
that's him.
Robert Richardson is.
Yeah, Richo. Right foot kick from Richo from the free kick. Goes down towards half forward. That'll mark the ding-dong bell. I think it might be the ding-a-ling take one at half back. And relieve the pressure. East Belmont doing quite well against the Bruce in this quarter. Wanted to play on Bell, but umpire said I had blown time up. Now I've blown it off. Now you can do what you like. Now he's called to play on as he runs sideways on the mark. Goes towards the centre wing. Franey's up, can't take the mark. Lays a tackle in that pack. Actually, no one really trying to get that out. McFarlane was in there for Thomson. And the umpire's got no option but to pull it up almost in the centre of the ground, away from the little bit of the mud heap. Not much mud, but a little bit of the damp heap, we'll call that. Down it comes Kevin McFarlane. Gathers nicely for Thomson. Puts it on the right foot. Goes out very wide, though. Needs a bit of support. No support there at ground level. Here comes Kerr. That is Jason Kerr. Does well. Feeds up. No, he doesn't. He takes a bounce and goes on the left foot. The kick.
Oh.
That's a great mark taken outside 50. A finger tipper as he fell to the ground there by the 58 Guernsey.
Mark Butler.
Good with Butler. He played on to Cheetahs immediately, but Cheetahs lost the football.
Hall goes up towards Carl on the wing. Good play by Glenn Newton back there to tap the ball over the line and relieve the pressure for the Lions. So a point the difference. The Lions in front. But we'll have the aid of the breeze in the final quarter. The little breeze that there is. Harris behind. Sneller gets it over the back. Running through Cheetahs. Can't take the ball with him. Off the ground by Thomson. Rutherford. Vergona leaves it without it. Wallace. Handball outside. Corns just on the ground. Kick is fantastic. Carmody the lead. In front of Hinchcliffe. Not much he could do there. Good kick and a good mark.
He's got to go back and kick it long, Carmody. No good mucking around here, son. Put the boot right in and get the breeze behind you. And Thomson. It's 29, plays 28. East Belmont by a point. This to put Thomson back in front. Here comes Carmody on the right foot. He's just on the 50-metre line. It's a long kick from Carmody. It's home. You listen to old Cookie. He put it straight through the middle. He thought about a short one there for a minute, but I said go back and take the long kick, son, and he did, and banged it through for his third.
Yeah, Andrew Carmody doing very well for the Tigers up there in the goal face, and has put the Tigers back in front here in the 95 Division 2 Reserve Grade Grand Final. This third and vital quarter of football. Brought to us, yes, we can hear you now. GDFL Bingo Centre, Geelong Football Umpires League. Third quarter scoreboard, Thomson 5-4, 34. East Belmont 4-5-29.
And Jason, I'm not sure who I'm tipping now. I don't know.
Back in the centre, Harris got the tap down, but also got one from Keegan. Advantage paid. Down towards half forward. Grant Skinner in front of Wilkins now. Taps it on in front of him. Taps it to the advantage of Dench, who's just on the ground, but it falls towards Bell. He's got time to set something up now. Goes out towards Pope, who's just come back on the ground for Hinchcliffe and takes the mark.
He goes on the left foot too. The pot goes towards half foot. Buchanan's up, can't take the mark. Risley at the back of the pack gathers, and he punt kicks the ball towards Newton at half forward. Oh, they all went a bit early on that occasion. At ground level, a free kick being paid here. Hang on a minute. Newton's going to get a free kick. But a push up the football apron and travelled away from him. And this is Peter Newton, the old fella juice. Going to take the free kick. It might be just too far out. He's kicking into the breeze. It's a good kick. It's long. Wait on it. It's missed to the right-hand side. There was car horns tooting. I had to wait. I thought it was to the home too, but I've been trapped too many times out here at Osborne Park. And at 1 point only goes on the board of Juice Newton. That would have been handy. And just get the scoreboard up here. It's gone to 4 goals, 6. That'd be at 30 points to 5 goals for 34. That is on the GDFL Bingo Centre and the Geelong Football Umpires League's third quarter scoreboard.
Kick in by Richardson, found Clark on the wing now. Hall tackled. The ball over the boundary line and a boundary throw-in on the wing position out of side Osborne Park. All the reserves action coming to you on 94.9 Guest Video FM. Third quarter underway.
Listen, Noel Fanning, our director downstairs, doing a great job, but I've got more microphones up here than Maxwell Smart ever had in his shoe bone. Really. The two camera got one each. We've got one each over our goal. We've got 2 extra ones there. I don't know what they're for.
We're going to be using those in the last quarter.
Yes, the big surprise for you, Cookie.
Oh, God, I'm going to sing it. I've been looking forward to singing a song all year.
Karaoke.
No, I don't know that one yet. I'm a few bars. That one, I don't know that one at all. Karaoke. How does that go?
You follow the bouncing ball, Cookie.
Ball up now. Franey takes it out of the ruck. Handball towards Kerr. Graham takes it out also. Gives it towards Risley. He's got time to handball. He gets a kick away. Butler. No mark taken. It's on the wing position out of side.
Good body work O'Toole in that contest, Jason.
And he's still got it, and he handballs towards McCarter. Kerr's there also. Graham and also Clark. Clark gets that ball towards half forward. East Belmont repel the attack, though. Kicked off the ground and finds Vergona on the wing. He handballs. Risley gets away from Allen on this occasion. Back in towards Cameron Buchanan. Can't take the mark. He's got support, though, and he butters up himself. He's gone back about 15 metres. He gets a kick away, though, now. But good play by Peter Hall to get back there and take a saving mark for Thomson.
Yeah, good courageous mark there, Hawley, because he was running with the flight of the footy. His kick, though, not a good one, because now Peter Ramia has come across at half forward and chipped in and just kicked it quickly back from whence it came. As we see now, there's been something happen. And
ball's gone out of bounds, Ron. In fact, we've lost a bit of sound in our headsets. And that'll be back, no doubt. Here it is, right back, right now, as the boundary umpire. This is Van der Watson. What's Whifflin? He throws it back into play. Not a bad one either. Gives the ruckman every chance at ground level. That looked like Jedis getting a kick around the body. Been very good since quarter time. Jedis into the goal square. Up the ground, Buchanan. Missed to the right-hand side. 1 point only. Cameron Buchanan lively, but just off target this afternoon. And another point goes on the board to the East Belmont side. They've gone to 4-7-31. They trail Thomson, who have got 5-4-34. It's 3 points the difference, and a very softly said 3 points, I might add too, as we wait for the ball to come back in the play. Thomson got the bruise, need to use it, Ronnie.
Yeah, they certainly do, and well, I think they've stepped up their momentum a little too, Tigers, but they just can't quite get it.
So have you.
Down there as we see that. Well, there's an opportunity here.
It's out wide there, Ronnie, out of bounds.
You're only allowed to start on
You're
the
drinking
solo.
2 cans of Coke at once. You're unbelievable, Rod.
The solo started at 12 o'clock.
Back in a play it comes. Here's, that looked like Dave Franey getting one a little bit higher there. He'd take the free kick there, Franey, too. Just wanted to go on with it, but he's got to bring the ball back. And Franey takes the free kick. He is forward of the centre wing, centre of the ground position. Looks in short, goes in short. Not a bad kick either, and he finds young Glenn Newton, who takes the mark out there at half forward. And standing the mark there is Timmy Clatworthy as Newton kicks into the forward zone. Out comes Buchanan, hits him on the, what he used to say, a part of the female anatomy. Hits you on the chest there, and a nice mark taken. Buchanan.
A good strong mark, actually. Got the front spot. Worked very hard for that.
Well, I mean, he should kick the distance, but he could have gone back pretty quickly and taken the kick. There was no one in the goal square. There is now, but it won't matter. This is going through post high. Not a problem. The goal umpire leans back and says, right over the top of my tit for tat. 4 points on the board. Cameron Buchanan kicks his second, and East Belmont regain the lead. And the ladies just give me the 2 fingers to it. I hope you were saying, love, that he kicked 2 goals there.
Vera Smith, who is a legend out there at
Thomson, of course.
Is not very happy at the moment. She's flying her little Tiger streamers here and hoping that they can get back in it. There's only 2 points in at the present time. Midway through the third term, Bannockburn Sporting Trophy time clock showing 17.5 minutes gone of this third and vital quarter. 2 points the margin. East Belmont have a slenderest of leads, gentlemen.
Ball up now in the centre. Graham gets it down to Posman. Handball back to Graham. Short kick, Newton has to sit and wait. Oh, he's going to get tackled by Hall. McFarlane now. Handball to his advantage, the team's advantage, but Sneller's there to intercept. Jason Kerr as well, breaks the tackle. Left foot kick out towards Butler. Also there, O'Toole. Can he get around him? Good tackle. Gets rid of the ball. Clark's there to butter up. Good tackle by Risley. East Belmont working hard. Cheetahs in the bottom of the pack as well. But Thomson come away with it. Hall now receives the handball. Quick kick towards half forward. Carl and Johns is there. Johns, a good diving slips catch.
Judged the flight a little bit better that time, did Johns. Backed himself in. And now he takes the mark, and now he takes the kick. The kick not too good. McFarlane almost the mark. Ramia overran the football. Coach the hand pass. McFarlane is good. Got a teammate coming down the ground too. Left foot kick goes towards the forward zone. Kick it off the ground. They're all screaming in front of us. It's a half forward. It's a loose ball, and they are kicking off the ground too, East Belmont. And the player there doing the good work off the ground was the number 49 Guernsey. And did it very nicely. Mark Pope, the Pontiff.
The Pontiff, yes, did very well there for the Lions. Ball at the members' side, half-forward flank now with Thomson into attack. In front, doing very well for the Tigers too, is Carmody. Kicked 3 goals here this afternoon, but Ken Walker, the umpire, has said no. Mickey Vagona gets the free kick. We're in the 50 Guernsey. Goes short to Romeo. He can't take the footy. Rutherford can. There's been a whistle on play. And I don't know what's happened, but it's against East Belmont by the looks of things. And it'll go Simon Coates' way.
Coates now, left foot kick. Hang on, he's got to take it back. I think the kick was a beauty too, because he hit his leading full forward in Carmody right on the chest. Probably too far out to score, maybe not, but has to come back to Simon Coates. He's been a good player, looks in short. No, that's not the way to go. You've got to centre the football for mine. He actually gets a shocking kick off the boot. Jimmy Cheetahs takes the mark, 15 metres clear of any other player for East Belmont. He chips it back. The mark is taken there by Ernie the Dingo Posman at half back, or just short of that position perhaps. Wants to get on with the game, does the Dingo. Not allowed to. Now he goes short to Ramier, who chips in. He does take the mark at half back, and standing the mark there is... Darren Dent, he got 2 jumpers on, must be a bit cool out there. And managed to get in the play a bit. A ball goes up to the centre wing, kicked up the ground there by Peter Hall. Well done, a bit of a flying shot at the centre there, but Mirko Sneller receives the free kick, and away he goes on the right foot, out wide, and he finds, that looks like Deavy coming down, taking the mark.
He gets it over the top towards Jason Kerr, who's running, got 10 metres on the wing, can set something up. He goes now, right boot, lead from Hetherington, poor kick. He picks it up though. Kerr butters up again. Newton and Hall are there. Hall drops the ball, no free kick out towards Newton. Also Deavy there. Handball at the back of the pack, Kerr. Third possession in a minute, short kick. Tapped over by Risley. Buchanan gets wrapped up, no free kick. Pulled off the ball, the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Well, the Thomson Tiger defence now under a little bit of pressure. East Belmont runners doing very well here this afternoon.
They lead by 3 points, running East Belmont.
They certainly do. Bounce down now, about 35 metres from the East Belmont goal. Hetherington thumps it towards the goals, but it's all Thomson as Darryl Allen now tumbles the punt out to the outer side of the ground. No one home except Rutherford. Rutherford, long hand pass to the run of Cheetahs. The boxer bangs it up there, but no one can take the footy as we see Mark Harris clear the ball again for the Thomson side to centre wing, and here comes the boxer.
Here comes Cheetahs. Can he pick it up? He can't. He's at ground level fighting hard for the football. They stack it on top, but he couldn't quite get it free. It was 2 on 3 there. 2 but he got it out. They were off and running East Belmont. Rami was running past him. He couldn't get the ball out though, Jimmy Cheetahs. Well played, Big Harris back there too. Bounce down, up they go, little and knock over the top. Wasn't a bad one either. Sets the boy free there in Kerr. His hand pass is okay. Got it across to Sneller. Sneller for East Belmont down into the forward pocket. Here come Newton. Here come boundary line. Newton cleverly taps the ball in front of him, but the boundary line wins on this occasion. He tried very hard there, Juice, to tap it back into play.
Picked up 10 metres though, Cookie.
Yep, it's only 15 metres around for the behind post. East Belmont in attack. They lead by 3 points in the grand final of reserves for Division 2 for 1995. And here comes Jason Doherty.
Risley taps it over the back towards the full forward position. Buchanan can turn around. Little goal. Yes, he's done it. Good work. Around the corner for his third goal this afternoon. Good tap away from Risley over the back of the pack.
How important that one into the breeze, Ronnie?
Very important indeed, Cookie, because, well, Thomson struggled, only kicking 2 points in the second term. East Belmont have come out bouncing in the third term. GFL bingo set a GFUL, Geelong Football Umpires League. Third quarter scoreboard shows now that East Belmont 6-6-42. It's actually 6-7-43 the scoreboard, and Thomson 5-4-34, and Brett Revere's done it again.
And 23.5 minutes gone. The Bunnyburn Sporting Traffic is time clock. The ball's bounced down back in the centre, trying to crash his way through there. Glenn Newton, he's controlled the football nearly, just lost it at the last minute. Kick out of the centre here for Thomson. Got it towards half forward. 2 plays, 1 here. So the one's going to have to do very well, and he does too. Dives it on top of it out there. That might have been Rutherford. Did a very good job. Bottle the player. Did not let it get away. It's still at half forward. Rami is in there for East Belmont. Little kick around the body there was okay from Brian Gardner of Thomson. Bit of a box on behind play. Jason Doherty points out it is 2. Thomson to attack. Harris has got the ball inside 50. He lines up and kicks the ball. Shocking kick from Harris right across the face of goal. It's out of bounds. The fight continues. Jason, give us an update.
Well, the boxers in the middle, and also Brad Corns and Dave Froney's come in as well.
Darren Bell.
About 1 all, I think.
Darren Bell 1 on points.
1 on points, did he?
Yes, he did.
All right, the ball's out of bounds. Fight forward, right forward pocket position. Boundary umpire commences proceedings by putting it high. Harris does the ruck work there. Doesn't get the knockdown this occasion. Here comes Kerr. Can't get out for East Belmont. Little toe poke. It's deep in the... Here comes Sneller. Picks it up well. Does Mirko for the East Belmont side. And the skipper goes out towards the centre wing.
Up they go, down she comes. Thomson, good work. Taps it forward to Peter Hall. Back to, looks like Robertson, is it? As we go long up there, Richardson I should say, but he's kicked though, not a good one, and there he is, Chuck Wilkins taking a lovely grab there for the East Belmont side at half back.
Goes back towards Franey, Buchanan's there, and Hall gets the tap out towards Richardson, short little kick. Harris leads from centre half forward, he's on 50.
Oh, he's down by Sneller.
He gets the kick away towards full forward. At the back there, good play for Gona. The East Belmont side working overtime in defence. It falls towards Richardson again. Right foot snap around the corner. He's missed to the far side, one behind.
Well, they're peppering, aren't they, boys? Thomson, they're working very hard, but likewise the defence of East Belmont really putting a lot of pressure on the forwards, and on that occasion it worked because it was well offline, Richardson.
I thought Mirko Sneller's tackle was a touch late and a tad high. Ronnie was lucky.
But it was good. That's grand final footy.
You love that tough stuff. The kicking comes back in. Cheetahs goes up for the East Belmont side. Can't take them up, but cleverly taps the ball further afield. It comes back in back towards Ramia. too close to the boundary line. It's out of bounds. Midway between centre wing, half forward flank for the Thomson Tigers. Couple of interchanges coming on here. Boundary throw in. Scoreboard shows us it is, in fact, 8 points the difference. East Belmont in control, and the Thomson Tigers got some work to do because they got the breeze in this third quarter.
Robert Clark back on the ground for the Tigers as we see now. Good work there, Posman. No, it was Mickey Vagona. Long bomb to centre wing. Buchanan has got 2 to beat. Oh, he should have done it hands down. Look, he still will. How good's that kid? I tell you what, sensational footy. He's
down the field, you can't do that.
Yep, Hetherington will take the ball.
He was flat. Foolishly threw him over after he kicked the football.
Disciplined football for the number 6 Guernsey.
But he will be taken straight off, I would think.
Hetherington's got the resultant free kick at 50. Juice is standing in the square by himself. Makata getting back. He goes long. Hetherington, good kick to the teeth of goal. Have to sit and wait. Newton can't take the mark.
We had 2 bites at it too. Just lost it the last time on the way across there. And we'll call that one a rush one, I think. Off hands it went. An undisciplined play there by Brett Berthasel. Put down Buchanan. After he didn't hit him, he just threw him off the ball with the jump up. Slung him. And didn't need to do that.
44 plays 34. Kick in.
The kick in's a beauty too, well over half back. Here comes McFarlane, it eludes him on that occasion. Here's Posman picking up, tries to spin one around, the kick charged down well. Posman regathers though, hand pass back to Kerr, gives ground but gives it back to Franey. He's in the centre of the ground, Dave Franey kicks towards the corridor at centre half forward. Newton! 2 grabs at the cherry, 3 grabs on the way down, and controls the football, and he's well inside 50. He will score from this position, Ronnie Brain, and the Tofik kicks this. It's looking pretty tough for the Thomson Tigers.
It certainly is, Cookie. Peter Newton, well, he's been a veteran of many games for the East Belmont side, and he's normally a very accurate kick from goal, especially when you're only 30 metres out. Siren sounds to terminate the third term. Newton, the drop punt, it floats. Oh, the umpire's lost his hat. He's just drifted it across the big stick. 1 point, and that was a bit disappointing from Peter Newton's point of view.
I've got him now for 1-3.
That's correct, 1-3 so far this afternoon, and that moves the East Belmont boys now at 3/4 time to 6-9-45. 11-point leaders over the Thomson Tigers, 5-4-34 on the GDFL Bingo Centre, Geelong Football Umpires League, third quarter scoreboard.
Final quarter coming up. The grand final's up for grabs. Nice little break for Thomson. We'll be back.